This is a place we've never filmed in before.
Oh, God.
This was his idea, guys, not mine.
Oh.
I took it back, though. I took it back.
This has been your idea for probably about a year now.
But I took it back. I didn't want this to be.
Yeah, well, you sounded pretty serious when you came to visit me at work, and everybody was joking about it. You took it pretty serious.
Yeah, well, after careful consideration, I take it back.
Welcome back, guys, to another video. As you can tell, this is obviously not a vlog. I'm hoping to save the 100th vlog for when we get to go to Venice. Hopefully that's this weekend, if the weather isn't shit. But to be honest, the weather is projected to be shit, so we might not go. But
we'll see.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. This could either be the worst idea I've ever had, we have ever had. We'll
Listen, I took it back and you still wanted me to do it, so you...
This could be the worst idea we've ever had. Or, I don't know if I want to call it a good idea just yet. So, it could either be the worst or just an idea.
Okay.
It's been a month since the last time I cut my hair. Leadership is starting to look at me a little funny, so... Yeah, I had a bad hair day on, what was it, Thursday, I think it was? My shop was like, yeah, it's looking a bit crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm dealing with it. Now we're here to deal with it. If this is your first time watching, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Please, for the love of God, hit the like button as well, for my sake. And turn on your post notifications. So we already own a comb, so that's good. We bought some hairstyling scissors, right? Hairstyling shears. Oh God, are those not the same thing?
No, it is the same thing.
Okay. Shears, scissors. Babe. It's not very ladylike. Last but not least, we bought a haircutting kit. So we got the clippers, of course, and it claims to have 26 different cutting lengths.
I was given, like, good recommendations by Tyler, who is a professional barber.
Yeah, her mom's boyfriend, so he knows what he's talking about.
He gave me what exactly to buy. Now, I didn't buy those exact items, which would probably be a lot better, but we're going to see how this goes first. I don't want to spend too much money in investing in proper hair tools if I screw this up and I just never do this again. So, for now, we're going to work with this thing that we got from the BX.
We got some guides on how to use this shit. A bunch of pages. You should probably read that.
Nah. I watched 3 tutorials before this.
She just watched them like 5 minutes ago. I don't think she retained much information.
Listen, I did. I just don't understand the cutters, so we're gonna just have to figure it out. I know exactly what they said to do. You can open, close, 1, 2, 3.
Open, close, 1, 2, 3.
Well,
sounds like a children's song.
The different things that they were talking about. You got to open and close, and then there's the 3 different thingies, and let's just.
Oh! We're not there yet. I kind of have an idea of what to do. Like, obviously, I'm not a barber.
Honestly,
but
yeah.
I've got my hair cut a lot that I know what they do at what point. So it's like.
You just tell me what to do, and I'm gonna do it.
I don't know about that. I'm just gonna say like this is a general guideline. What happens specifically to my head is all up to you. Let's not play too much with that.
Now, is this like a regular razor? Like, if I put this to your skin?
Yeah, that should be like I should be able to shave with that. Like, clean shaven. That's why you have the guards.
Like, how does this work?
The things go like that, and then that's how it cuts hair.
Yeah, I see that it moves side to side, but like, if I put it to your skin like this, it's not gonna cut like a straight line into your scalp.
Well, that's why you gotta be delicate with it.
This way, I don't know.
Because if you just press it to my skull, you're gonna cut open my skin.
But then, when they're doing like, it's off! When they're doing it like that,
yeah,
that doesn't cut you?
No, because it's delicate. It's just a delicate little push.
But this looks like it would cut you.
That's why I'm saying delicate.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna have to figure it out.
Like, but hear that? I thought it sounded a little different. Just to have a little extra going on in this video, I think I'm gonna ask you just some random questions. Just, random bullshit fun questions. Starting with,
Oh, we're already starting the questions?
well, these are the preliminary questions we gotta know before we start cutting hair. Are you mad at me today for any reason that might make you wanna do a bad job on purpose?
I don't know, we'll find out.
And as a precautionary follow-up, do you love me?
Yes.
Alright.
But don't use that. Because that doesn't mean that I'll do good. This is so scary.
Alright guys, pray for me.
I'm gonna do a small little test right here to make sure I know how to work this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna look for some questions.
I hate this so much.
Did it work?
Cut it, yeah.
Alright.
I'm just like scared. Like I don't know what pressure I should be using.
Well, just play around with it. And if you cut my head, you'll know that's too much.
Okay, I'm gonna do your shape.
Oh god.
You know I'm scared for this part. I just kind of made a line back here, just so I could get the feel for that cutting, but. Where did they usually go, like right here?
I think you're supposed to make that first line like just above the ear. Cause if you go too high, then it's gonna be more of a high fade. I normally do like a medium low fade. So it's like around the ear level, if not like, or sometimes they make the line like, this little corner right here?
Yeah.
Sometimes they do it like that and they go around. But if you want, you can do it a little lower than that corner just so that we can preserve my hair going up.
Maybe a piece of right here. See, now how are we gonna get it smooth when we don't have that little thingy-mabobber? How am I supposed to get around over here?
What do you mean?
How do I get around your ear?
That's where you pull down the ear.
Yeah, I know, but there's hair there.
Figure it out, barber. Well, how's it look?
Not bad.
I did just realize that I do kind of have a lot more trust right now than I did before we started, because as she was doing this, I realized she's a really good artist. Like, she can draw. So I trust her to make a straight line, one. And then since you're a good artist, I think you can do the shading thing and figure out the fade portion.
Well,
You're gonna pay attention to detail there. I can trust that.
The thing is with the shading is that cause it's a razor, I don't know how to handle that. Obviously I know how to blend, but with a razor, it's how, I don't know how to figure that out.
I trust your judgment. You're good at drawing. I'm gonna go ahead with my first question. Something simple, something for the people to get to know you a little bit on.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite show as a kid?
As a kid?
Yeah.
Like
kid.
toddler kid or like elementary, middle school kid?
Elementary, middle school, you know, those ages where you sit in front of the TV.
Probably Criminal Minds because that's the reason why
Criminal Minds? Why are you watching that as a kid?
that's the whole reason why I got into wanting to go into law enforcement. I've been watching that since I was like 6.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that, but I didn't know you watched it that young. That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Seth was the one that introduced me to it, and he met me when I was 5.
By the way, we just washed our shower towels, and she probably has mine around my neck, so I'm gonna have to wash this when we get done again. And we just washed it yesterday.
This isn't gonna be perfect, but I want it to be perfect. But I like.
Well, see, that's why I trust you, because you're a good artist, so you know how to do the lines and the shading.
But that's why I
and
feel like
then-
this is gonna take me forever because I'm gonna want to keep going back and forth and making sure that like every
Yeah.
little thing is symmetrical.
Well, you remember how in Alaska, Womack would be gone for a haircut for like 2 hours? Because that's because those motherfuckers literally spend all day just trying to perfect that fade. Obviously, there's good barbers that can do it in less time, but it's like between conversation and trying to get the fade right, it takes a while. My favorite show as a kid, I'm gonna pick my or actually I had a few in elementary school. Roly Poly Oly, The Wiggles.
I love Roly Poly.
Yeah, that shit was fire. When Lily started to get of age of watching stuff, we got really into Barney as a household. Barney the dinosaur. We had like a bunch of like the DVDs and everything. That shit was cool.
If we're going back to like really young age, then
Well, no, I'm just picking
yeah.
I'm just picking a few from like that era. I mostly just watched those, to be honest. Or no, and then towards the end of elementary school, when the big whatchamacallit, the Beyblade craze happened. I remember playing Beyblade with the boys. Galaxy Pegasus, regular Pegasus, Sagittarius. In middle school, that's when I first discovered How I Met Your Mother. So I got really, really into that. By now, ever since like 6th or 7th grade, whenever I first started watching it, I've definitely watched it like over 25 times. That's my favorite show of all time. I also got into The Office around that time too. Towards the end of middle school. What are you doing with the little brush? Towards the end of middle school, Hawaii Five-O. So all the shows that I want you to, like, I tell you to watch with me because I love them so much, that's where I started watching them in middle school. Are you just going to use that little brush?
I don't have anything else.
In all our stuff, we don't have, like, a proper brush?
Why would we have a brush?
Or, like, one of your makeup brushes. That works. I see barbers use stuff like that all the time.
My makeup brush.
It's not going to die. What is that alarm for?
To post my TikTok.
Oh my goodness. Post your TikTok. Ooh, here's a good question. What movie can you watch over and over again?
There are a lot of movies that I can watch over and over again.
What's the number one movie you can watch over and over again?
Spider-Man is definitely one of them.
Okay, 3 more.
Wonka.
2 more.
I think a lot of like childhood comfort movies I can always watch.
Any movie with what's her face, the lady you really like? The blonde lady, the comedian.
Oh, Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah, you always request to watch one of those movies.
I could always watch Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
That's a great movie. It's really funny. Or The Heat with her and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. Don't you like Sandra Bullock too? I feel like you pick a lot of her movies as well. Or just that whole era of actors.
Yeah, because that was like good drama type movies.
Yeah. Drama, rom-coms and stuff.
Yeah.
Just in the last year alone, we've had 2 good movies that I could watch over and over again. Willy Wonka and the Mario
Wonka's
movie.
good.
You remember the Mario movie? That one was fun. It's like a quick...
We haven't watched it again though.
Yeah, I could watch it again. Just like the Willy Wonka movie, I was ready to watch it as soon as we got done. That's such a fun movie. It was funny, good references, very good animation and story and all that. Jack Black is always good. Is it on any streaming platforms?
Yeah, it's been on Paramount for a while.
Oh, well, we should watch it. I'm ready to watch it again. No Way Home, Spider-Man. Always down to watch me some Spider-Man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm glad you can say that. Oh, you know what trumps all of that though? I just remembered. I don't even know how I forgot. Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars. That's like my comfort movie. Like if I'm ever just like having a good or bad day, like no matter what range of emotions, I'm always down to watch me some Revenge of the Sith. That's a good one right there. Do you want to give them a closer look at this first line?
I guess.
I'm gonna try not to look. This big ass light is in my face, so I can't see shit. But I don't want to look until it's done. That's how much faith I have in you.
This is the final product.
What? Hey man, I'm not done yet.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is right there. Oh, I can just cut that off.
You
See,
leave a little fluff?
here's the thing. Like, brush it down and then cut there, or brush it like back at an angle.
No. They always brush down.
Okay, so then yes, I will cut that right there.
Yeah. Normally they'll just like brush down before they
Look at all
start
that
cutting.
nasty hair. You.
Yeah. What? You
So-
just call my hair nasty?
All of this, that's all over the towel, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I can go over this then, because I wasn't sure if it was a brush down then cut or like a brush back.
No.
Because if it's a brush back, then my lines are nice and crisp.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna brush
No.
down, then I can.
Yeah,
Clean that
so
up right there.
Before they start cutting, during the cut, and even after, they always just brush down. Make my shit straight, bitch. I love that video.
I'm telling.
I love that video. I didn't say it.
Uh-huh.
I always stop at the ass.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't actually call my wife a bitch. I would never do that. Like, for real. Why would you ever do that? As a man to a woman? Fuck.
Even though I'm the type that, like, when we're messing around, I wouldn't be like, oh my god!
I mean, even as a joke.
But, like,
though,
I don't think you've ever really
No.
said it as a joke.
No, not even as a joke would I say it. I just calling a woman a bitch is just not it. Don't do that. That's like borderline abusive. I could get you arrested for domestic violence right there.
Okay. then.
Gotcha ass. Oh, you know what was another good movie? Or actually, I don't know if I would personally be down to watch this over and over again, but you would be able to because it fits your comment or your category of rom-coms and stuff. The newest one, Anyone But You. Sydney Sweeney and the guy
That
from
was a good movie. Yeah.
from Top Gun. I did like that movie a lot, unexpectedly. And not because of Sydney Sweeney, because unlike every other guy ever, I honestly don't see the hype. White blonde girls are not generally my type.
It's
Like,
because she's got big boobs, that's all it is.
yeah, and
Everybody saw her in Euphoria and they fell in love with her.
I'm not a boob guy anyway. I don't know about over and over again, but maybe like once a year or once every 6 months, I could be down.
Yeah, I think it's just like a little date night in,
Yeah.
kind of chilling.
Happy now for real?
Yeah, I think you got a good start.
Good.
Like I said, this isn't gonna be perfect because this is my first time cutting hair, but
Yeah.
I think I could get a decent
No
job.
practice or anything. Just raw dogging it.
Yeah.
It's the way we like it.
Alrighty.
Now, until we finish the fade and you're happy with it, we're just gonna go with flicking it up. You know, all these pointers I'm giving, I think I should be a barber someday. I might be able to cook. I'm not a good artist and I'm bad at straight lines, but it seems like I feel like I know what I'm doing. Here's a good question. Who's your best friend?
You.
Yeah, good answer.
Uh-huh.
You're like in Jeopardy. Or what's it called? Family Feud. Good answer.
Now what?
Well, right now we have to figure out how to get that second line going. So you're just gonna have to keep playing with the thing. If you did it on a 2
What?
and it did absolutely nothing, then at that point just go to 1. Eating my hairs?
They were in my mouth.
Do you see anything at all different?
No.
Well, I felt you cutting, so there's has to be
I know.
something.
I think it's more. I don't know what it's doing because the line and everything looks the same.
But are you cutting on the line that you already made?
What's it mean?
Or are you trying to make another one?
No, I was cutting right here and I just go up.
To make the second line?
What do you mean make the second line? I'm going up like an inch or a finger to
Yeah.
to get it to blend a bit, but it doesn't. It's
No.
not blended.
Oh my god, this is not where you blend yet.
So then what am I supposed to be doing?
Make the second line!
What do you mean make the
Oh my
second line?
Okay, so you remember how the guy, he made the first initial line around
Yes,
the
I
head.
know. I know that there's two different lines, but how am I supposed to make the line?
You make that second line with the guard on top of the first line. A finger length or a finger width above.
Yes, I'm looking finger length above. What does that mean? Am I supposed to cut from up here and then go?
No.
So then,
You kind of have to do it like maybe starting at the first line and then up a finger length.
that's what I'm doing.
Well, then I don't know. But we better figure this out because I'm not going to leave like this. You are not getting a tip if you can't figure this out.
Oh my goodness, we need to watch the YouTube video again.
We think we figured it out, but there's no real way of knowing unless we do something. So, like I said before we started, pray for me because I think now this is where it actually gets a bit sketchy since we're trying to figure out this figure thing.
Yeah.
We're kind of at a point of no return, so we have to figure it out.
Yeah, we.
Or else I'm gonna look like freaking Andrew Schultz and his weird ass haircut with a literal just line around his head. There's no fade to it.
It's okay, we'll figure it out.
He has nice hair, minus the lack of fade. I like him though, he's a good comedian, but I don't know what's with the hair. You ready for this other question?
Your boobs. Yes.
If you were just given $10 million right now, what would you do?
We'll set aside a good 90% of it into savings and investments. And just let that do its thing for God knows how long. Just up until forever. And then I'm gonna go spend $1 million.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably do around the same thing. First,
You can do a lot with $1 million.
you can do a lot within reason, obviously.
Well, first, obviously I want to spend $1 million, but pay off anything that we got going on, just
Yes, that's the very first thing I do. I
get rid of all that.
take whatever money I need and pay off every single bit of debt. Not that we have much, but just make sure that everything's
It's not even
good.
really we're
It's
just
really
credit
the only
card
debt
bills.
or yeah, just we don't spend a lot on the credit cards, but make sure that now we can just use cash instead of credit. So I mean that's what the 10 million is for, just using cash now. Really the only other debt is her car, which I'm now paying for since she doesn't have a job. So yeah, pay off the car, probably just cancel every credit card, minus the Amex, gotta keep going with those points. Other than that though, I'd probably just give myself $100,000 for the next year and then throw the rest in savings. Oh, maybe, buy some new cars. That might be a good idea.
Car. Maybe we want a different house unless we're already in the house that we want. And then go on vacation.
Yeah, new car, probably get out of the Air Force. If it happened to right this moment, get out of the Air Force. New cars, buy a house, but not an expensive one. I could easily go for $1 million house. And then throw the rest in savings. Oh god, I could live very minimally. $100K every year while the rest is in savings, making $500,000 every year. I'm good with that.
Are you sure you don't want to look at it? Because I'd rather you look at it and because I feel like you would know what I should do if you look at it.
I don't know, because we don't even have the proper shit to begin with. And then, I'm not a barber, so I'm just kind of guessing what should be happening.
What if I just did the comb thing? Where I take the comb and I just kind of...
I don't like when people do that, it scares me.
Well, these aren't going to help, because that's still not even... That's scary.
That'll do something. Feels good.
It's scary. She's like, how do you get rid of the bulk of the hair? It's just a bunch of hair.
Pretty sure that's the blending
But
part.
no! He's not
Oh,
blending.
Oh god. I'm gonna be like those little kids at the barbershop crying. You want to show the camera your progress now?
Not exactly. God, you have so much hair all over you. Why do I don't remember this amount of hair ever being on your head when you get your hair cut?
My hair is very thick. People always say that I have so much hair.
Well,
I'm looking.
this is his head.
Oh god.
It's not my fault. It's the fact that I just can't blend this line.
Well, like I just said, you're just gonna have to apply a bit of pressure just like this on one and just going up. You're just gonna have to put a little more pressure and make that first line go away. Because the rest above that is good,
cut
right?
that right there.
The rest above that first line is good, right?
Lengthwise, yeah, it's cut.
It's cut, that's it.
It's,
Is there a fade to the cut or is it just cut?
I mean, it looks smooth. It's just this part that it doesn't look faded.
Okay, well, I think you want to just go ahead and do that now before we start cutting the top of my hair? Because that needs to go away.
Well, I don't know how that's gonna go away when we don't have anything to make it go away. It's not terrible. Like, you can walk out for the next 2 weeks and it'll be okay, but somebody's definitely gonna look at your head and be like, where'd you get your hair cut at?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking shit just died. You know, I thought it sounded different. I'm like, that thing sounds like it's about to die. Well, at least we have the cable. It better be long enough, because
The
otherwise...
extension cord's right there.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, no, no.
I thought you just like...
I thought I blew out the light.
Yeah, I thought you just like shorted the power or some shit.
No, I unplugged the light.
The camera died, so we're kind of charging that up at the moment. But this is the final look at... Well, you know what? Looking at it like this is not half bad, babe. And then looking at it from I don't know. It's a lot better than
It's rough.
when she took a picture of it and showed you guys earlier.
Because I'm manually blending. This is so stupid.
Considering that, babe, you did good.
Well, I still need to
You cooked.
touch that part up. Because this is like really clumpy right here.
Well, you still cooked. Considering the manual blend and everything, it's not bad. I don't hate that. This is just the part where she's spilling a cup on my head.
You said it get you wet.
I was thinking more like, let me stand up for a second and dump my head in the sink so I can like mildly dry my hair.
No.
Well, that's not how it should look.
What else is it supposed to
I
look?
don't know.
You said it coming forward.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now what?
Well, now you gotta do the thing. I don't know. Start combing and cutting. Lord have mercy.
God, how do people do this with both hands and have them occupied? I'm confused. How am I supposed to do
like that.
this?
You comb it up and then you pick it up like that. And then say, I don't know, an inch or something.
No, I don't want to do that much. I'm more scared of cutting my fingers.
Now you just start picking up hair everywhere and making it even.
But you said something about your hair being different lengths.
Well, yeah, towards the left side of my head, or the right side of my head.
That's what I mean. How am I supposed to...
Cause you gotta kind of go with the style, I think. So cut.
So you want me to cut it at an angle?
I guess, cause if you really think about it, if my hair would actually go straight down, and if you comb it off to the side, you notice that my left side is shorter than the right side.
Yes, I know.
So then, I guess going towards my right and your left, you'd kind of have to cut somewhat at a downward angle. I'm not entirely sure. This is the magic part of the haircut that I don't really understand. I got a good question.
What?
How's your day going?
It's going great.
Do you still love me?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. a lot of hair on your hand.
Yeah, I'm itchy all over. And it's in my butt crack too.
Now, how does that even happen? I think you have potential if we get the right equipment. Because considering that you did a pretty good fade job without any fading equipment, or maybe we just used it wrong, I don't know. I think that there's potential here. I think this cutting the actual top part of my hair is what needs to be really figured out. You can do it. I'm trying to be supportive. I believe in you. I think Tyler should hire you as like an apprentice from a distance. Try to comb that part down. The right side.
What do you mean?
Just like do a comb over. Just pull it all to the right. Because I know sometimes, or when they cut my hair, they also pull it off to the right, like that. Because then you see I have this curl.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to know how much to take off of that?
Just like the very end of it, so I don't have the curl anymore. It's just like a little, because you see how it hangs over like that? You want to kind of make it like proportionate to the rest of the cut. She's cooking, she's cooking. There's so much hair. Jesus. Oh, I wouldn't cut it like that. Babe.
What?
Not like that.
Your head is already screwed up. Might as well experiment.
Oh, God. No.
If anything, that helps. I can't see when I'm doing it this way. I also just can't grab any hair.
I don't think it's supposed to do much. They call it a soft blend or something. So it's like you're just minimally cutting to just kind of finish up that blend towards the top.
Yeah, but this needs a hard blend. This isn't a
Does
soft
say that.
blend.
I think back there you're definitely able to do more brushing up. I've never once seen a barber brush down.
Well, this ain't a barber shop, honey, so...
Oh, I thought that little bit of hair over there was a spider. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. How's it coming?
I think the back is the best part.
It's the part that nobody gets to see.
Yep.
Oh God, my ass. Oh, my butt bone. Oh, God, it's so bad. How long have we actually been...
5-6 hours.
No, it's not been that long. I got off at like 3... No, so like 4:30, we'll say. What time is it now? What's your phone saying?
8.
Christ. Well, to be fair, that one of those YouTube videos you saw, the guy cutting his own hair said, for the very first time you do it, make sure...
No, hold it.
Oh. He said make sure you set aside a bunch of hours, because the first time is going to be slow and rough. Her mess. I rinsed my hair in the shower. She had me standing right there and then just holding my head over. You can kind of see all the... Focus, focus, focus. Yeah, you can kind of see all my hairs on the ground. Dirty laundry. Amazing barber. Got a couple hairs there. But the big reveal, show him, babe. Honestly, I'm looking at it right now. After getting my hair wet and styling it up, I'm content.
It would have almost been perfect if we had the right tools. If I had a regular cutter, I could have blended that a lot easier or a lot better.
Yeah,
But
considering
I had nothing to blend, so...
Considering what we had to deal with, I'm actually really happy and I'm really proud of you. if we actually go and try to find the right shit, you could rival your mother's boyfriend.
Okay, I don't know
You're-
about all
you're
that.
on that level.
That's
I mean,
a bit much.
if you really think about it,
That's a bit much.
if you really think about it,
I
Like-
see some splotches.
yeah, but if you don't look at it too closely, it's fine. This is with, like, the very first time with not the proper tools whatsoever. You cooked. I'm proud of you, babe. This was not a bad idea in the end. Yeah, no, we just need to get all the proper stuff, but I think there's definitely potential here. Potential to save a lot of money in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's only like $20 a month, maybe. Or it depends who you go to, because some people pay, like Linen and Womack, they'll pay like 40, 50, 60 bucks. And that's like every couple weeks. I usually go for a monthly haircut, but $20, that's like at least $200 in a year that I could spend on literally anything else. Maybe you, I could spend that on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know what you guys think.
Well, you can't really see. You gotta do like a 360, like turn around.
Oh, I can't see the back. So
Turn a little more this way.
that just is what it is.
It's not terrible. Actually, this little angle right here, woo! That looks fire. Turn that way. See, now that's where it gets a little wonky.
Oh, you know what?
Hold on. This is all good right here, and then turning this way. This is where it gets wonky because this is where I couldn't blend, and I had to go in by myself and just kind of like lightly brush the freaking thing on his head. So it gets a little splotchy. Turn the other way. This side isn't as bad. It's really just like this little spot right here that's like a little wonky, but other than that, it's not the worst
And,
thing.
I mean, cutting the top of somebody's hair is like, you seem to figure that out.
Yeah, that
because-
wasn't the hardest part at all.
Yeah, no, you did perfectly fine. Like this, especially because this is what I'm worried about the most. A lot of people tend to fuck this up, and then it ends up looking bad. But this leaves me with like, you know, a nice little hangover. I can make it look nice, and then the rest, perfect. But as long as we get the proper fading equipment, I might have to hire you
You gonna-
permanently.
You gonna pay me?
Yeah, actually, I got a tip for you.
Oh god. This is nasty. I am so itchy.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just pretend I came from the cash register.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, cuz, appreciate it. Catch you next time.
Here's my dollar.
You like your tip?
Yeah.
It'll come in handy when you need to go pee.
Thanks.
Well, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully, you enjoyed and prayed. I think the prayers paid off. I am not sad to be going to work tomorrow.
Was that your concern this whole time?
No, honestly, if it was a bad haircut, then I mean, it's not like they're gonna make me feel like shit. Like everybody would have just had a good laugh. Like I would have gone to work, even if it was a bad haircut. I would have gone to work knowing I could make some people smile by laughing at me, but at least they'd be smiling. And if it was good, which I think we're on the good side more than bad, we got good not laughing at me smiles. So either way, it's a win-win. But thanks guys for watching. Again, if this was your first time, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please hit the like button. Please. This was like a 4, getting close to 5-hour job.
Yeah.
4 hours exactly. It's 8:30. We started about 4:30. Turn on your post notifications. And hopefully, our next vlog, hopefully number 100 is us in Venice. If not, I'll try to figure something out. Goodbye. Thanks for joining us. I'll put her number in the comments if you want to hit her up for a haircut. She is charging $1,000 an hour, so do with that information what you will. Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye.
Best barber in the world. I'm honestly happy.